So here we are out the front of the Home of Innovation with the builder, the guy that put it together, Kevin Casey. Tell us about your company. First up.
So New Avenue is a company that we started out of UC Berkeley. Right. And what we started with was how to create affordable, sustainable housing. And we really started with that idea, and we worked our way towards what we have here, which is a backyard cottage. We provide the resources needed to take single-family homes and make them two-family homes.
What would be the biggest challenge to build something like this inside of a trade show, convention type center?
Well, there are some challenges. It's got to be what qualifies as an oversized load, so you can build it in a factory and ship it and deliver it on a Friday and have it, open within a couple of days so people can tour through it. It's a permanent home, so it had to be inspected by a state inspector so that it can actually be lived in.
There you go.
So I mean, you have to have everything done perfectly. What makes it sustainable and affordable is that it's smaller, it's well designed, and so it's energy efficient. And because we have crews that do the same thing over and over again, albeit we customize everything, we move windows around, we move the roof, we make it fit with the property where it's going to go.
It's efficiently built, and not only that, I think if you end up with one of these, if you're lucky enough, you're going to have a very efficient home and a very inexpensive home to maintain.
That's the key. Yeah, it's still a real permanent home. So like this one behind us is 800 square feet. Realistically, if you count in zoning permits, building permits, and site work and utilities, it's going to be 125,000 or more to build, or just to say 125,000. So that's a decent price, especially in much of California where homes cost 500,000 or $1 million. But yeah, the big thing is over the next 50 years or 100 years, it's well insulated. It's going to be 20 cents a day, 30 cents a day, as opposed to multiples of that. So it's really ongoing costs. That makes it more affordable and also more sustainable, energy efficient. If you go in there, like the Chevy Volt is literally plugged into GE's nucleus, and they've got it all up on their plasma, and you can go through. It will literally charge your car at the most opportune time to charge your car.
Talking about GE, they had something that I thought, I'm an environmental home inspector, and sometimes I'll go into a home or a building and I'll do a calculation of all the load, because people have no idea. But they've got that little wall system. It's brilliant because it just gives the homeowner the control and the clarity to what sort of power outage is coming out of their home. That gives the homeowner the control and the foresight to say, well, maybe I can change that appliance or manage my power a little bit better.
Yeah, it's the only, we started our company at UC Berkeley 3 years ago. We hung around the Berkeley labs, all the smartest people in the world, and they all had that idea. This is the first time I've actually seen it, where you walk in and there's a couple of buttons on a touchscreen that you hit, and you say, oh yeah, where's the energy going? And it's got a map.
And I think they chose the right contractor.
Thank you.
All right, Kevin. Well, thanks, man, for showing us around.
Good talking to you.
Again, guys, the Pacific Coast Builders Conference here in San Francisco.